Hi guys, welcome to my video. This is a pretty cool base design which I've done, heavily inspired by a YouTuber called Spartan. I'll put a link to his channel in the description to this video so you guys can check him out. He has tons and tons of great content, great base designs, and as I say, this base is heavily inspired by his content, although it does have some personal twists which I've put onto it. So yeah, it's a filter system. These tunnels filter straight into my pit in the center. It's pretty much identical on all sides of the base, apart from a couple of bits. I will show you some of the things that are different. Is stuff like this access here on the north wall. It's just for ease for me to get in and out. It's not, I haven't got a trapdoor on every tunnel in. But yeah, once you're inside, you can see here how the tunnels are at ground level outside and they lead straight in. I've used the space underneath the tunnels to create a garden. The garden also has visibility to the pit, so if anything does wander in while you're here farming, you can quickly deal with it. These tunnels were originally all concrete, but the difficulty I found with that is that you couldn't quite see where the zombies were at a quick glance, so I banged out the sides and the bottom and put metal bars in just for ease of visibility. So as I say, yeah, the advantage is you've got the easy visibility of the zombies. The disadvantage is that if that zombie is a screamer, then they can see you from the actual tunnel, and they can call in a horde from just there. Whereas when it was concrete, they couldn't see you, so they'd typically just wander into the pit and die before they laid eyes on you. So yeah, each tunnel has a quick ladder access either side to get up to the top. I've put iron bars on the top floor so you can get around the base really fast, because that was another prerequisite of this design. Is I wanted a fairly large base which you can move about and get around pretty fast. And the other prerequisite was actually to have an open forge room, because one thing I found with having a lot of underground bases is that they tend to feel claustrophobic, so I wanted a base design where when you're in your forge room, which is where you spend most of your time, you can just glance out, just have the feeling that you're out in the open as opposed to being underground. I've got all my forges in a circle, just for ease of access, and same with the storage. An idea I'm considering at the moment is recessing the forges into this wall here by putting a concrete plate, I believe it's called, across the outside, and then an iron window as opposed to the iron bars to give me the more space. And then I may turn either this block here or one of these blocks here into the storage, just to make this a bit more open plan. And again, yeah, from here you can see into the pit if anything does wander in. And I'll just quickly show you up top. Nothing special up here at all. I'm considering putting a sniper tower in, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. But yeah, from up here again you can see down into the pit on all sides. So I'll take you down into the bottom just so you can see what it looks like from inside. Yeah, pretty standard. I think it's how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see that maybe 11 by 11 pit. I have made sure the inside here is at least 2 blocks at any point, so you can't get hit by zombies. I've got my storages here. These two here are for areas where I quickly dump the loot from the zombies so I can carry on looting. this storage here is where I keep materials for repair for the iron spikes and the forged iron for my poles, and some concrete as well, and emergency first aid as well in case you do suffer some damage. Underneath here you can see I've got the standard Grand Spartan inspired repair system, and I also have access to the garden, which I'll show you in a sec. I'll just quickly show you here. So this was the this here was the original exit to the base until I put that that access tunnel in the north tunnel, which is just a bit closer, and it brings me more into a more central point of the base really, rather than having to start underground each time. This is access to my mine, which I'm digging out. This will be where my bedroom will eventually be, but no, yeah, nothing too fancy down there. I just don't like having a bedroll outside the top. Ah yeah, I'll show you the outside access. If I can get out. So yeah, this is what the outside of the pit looks like. This is really useful actually. I've made this 3 blocks wide, just because you only need 2, but 3 gives you the extra space. It's worth it in my opinion. It creates good sight lines for when you're pulling the hordes around. Really useful for larger hordes, because they tend to wear down certain spikes. So with this space here, you can pull them around to different parts of the pit, so they don't damage your spikes completely. And I have outside access to the garden here, so if a horde or zombies do wander into the pit, if you can't quite get to them here, you can get access down there to get back in. One bit that is different and not on all sides is my mini bike access. So I've put a half block into this wall and a half block into this tunnel for the exit. I am also considering at the moment building, rather than having it into that tunnel, building this as a ramp up to the top. The advantage then being you can just drive straight off the top anywhere you want to go, but I kind of like how it is at the moment. So yeah. If it wasn't for the lag spikes, it's actually quite easy to get in and out of that space. So yeah, as you can see, you can easily get in and out that half block. So yeah, I think no, there's one more room which I haven't showed you yet. So this is actually my favourite room in the base at the moment, and this is where I've been dealing with my hordes recently, just for a bit of change really. So it gives you great line of sight into each of the tunnels, and when they do drop down, you can just drop off back a bit and you can pick them off from up here. So yeah, when you do get sensed, I just come to this room and you can quickly establish whereabouts either you've been attacked from or if what zombies are in any of the tunnels. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So yeah, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and I will, as I say, make sure you check out Grand Spartans videos. Brilliant content, great YouTuber, will inspire you with lots of ideas. And yeah, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, bye.